Craft TV presents Procrastination Crafts, and here with this week's craft is your host, Zachary Lester.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Procrastination Crafts. I know you might be a little bit nervous this week compared to last week's little paperclip bow incident, but don't worry, Jimmy will be fine. First, we're going to show you how to do origami, mostly stuff to do when you're bored in class and have some paper. It's mostly just a blast in the past, and you probably have done this when you're younger. The first thing we're going to start off with is a blast from middle school, the little paper fortune. Over there. You just need a square piece of paper. I want to unfold the creases so it'll be a little easier to do. With this, you take each corner first and move it into the center. Then you flip it over and do the same. And finally, you fold during the middle and the other side. Oop, can't get that. So you make a triangle like this, pop it out. So now you have a little fortune. You just draw colors, numbers, anything on sides. Mostly tells you fortune. And it was popular for girls back then. I was kind of bored. I just usually made it do this. Feed me, feed me. So you can draw on it, make a little face. You can even make it into a little diamond. Well, kind of. But we're going to move on to the next craft, the paper crane. I like this since it mostly kept me entertained during my most bored classes. You take another square piece of paper, you fold it diagonally, like so. So it makes it this. Fold it again, fold the other side. So you have another triangle. Now you take this edge and fold it outwards so it makes a square. Do the same thing here. So now you have a square like this. The next step, you pull this tab up and fold each of these inside pieces in so it makes a little diagonal. If I can make it go in. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it makes this little diamond thing. Get it in. I do occasionally rip this when I do this, but if it does, you don't have to worry about it. It's easily fixed. So now you have this. So it's almost like a little kite. So it has these little flappy things. So in order to make the head and the tail, you push it in, so it makes a little triangle there. Do the same there. So now you have this. You push the little head in there to make the head, and pull these out. Luckily, since they're bigger, you can actually make them flap now, so they can fly. I know in Japanese culture, they actually a tradition, you make 1,000 cranes either you can get a wish or for romance. I think mostly parents just did it to keep their kids entertained. They do kind of get bloody near the end with all those paper cuts. But you can mostly give these, put a little note inside, send it to a girl you like. That's what my brother did. That's how he taught me how to do it. But, fun little thing. The next we're going to do a little ninja star. These are pretty fun. Get a lot of these. You can just throw them, have fun with your friends. You just make sure you don't have to hit the teacher with them. This time you both need square piece of paper, 2 of them, and you fold them halfway, and you fold them halfway there. We're going to finish this on the way out, so don't change that channel. We'll be right back with more in just a little bit.
Have bad breath and no time to brush? Use a Nanos toothpaste pill. With its advanced nanite technology, Nanos will eat the plaque off teeth while freshening breath. It works way better than any toothbrush ever could.
Wow.
Thanks, Nanos.
Nanos, the future of mouth care is here. Now in store.
I have gotten a few paper cuts later on, but I've magically fixed them. So we're going to go on and start with our Ninja Star. You get a square piece of paper for 1/2. You need 2 of these. You fold it horizontally, so as this, and fold it again, so it's rectangular. You can do it with just one slightly smaller piece of paper, but it won't be as thick. So you need to actually do the opposite on this one. So on this top corner, you fold it in and do the opposite on the bottom. So it looks like this. And on the other one, you do the same. But you fold it the opposite direction. And there. That's not what I want. I want it that way. There we go. I folded the wrong direction. So now you have 2 of these this way. And now you fold it so it takes this edge and folds it over that way. And do the same for this one. No, that's not what I want. I folded the wrong direction. You kind of get nervous doing this. And it gets a little bit confusing if you're trying to keep the opposite straight. So it ends up looking like this. Do the same for the other. So now you have 2 that look like this. So you take the first one, put it like this over that one. That way, this way. Yeah, this way. So when you're doing this, yeah, takes me a second to remember. It's always weird doing this. Come on. No. I'm going to forego this since it's too irritating to try to do this. But you end up folding the flaps in and making it do this. It's really fun to make them designed so you can color them so you know whose is whose. See it? But it's fun to do this, you just don't want to knock somebody's eye out. The final thing we're going to do is the finger claws. I love doing this, just going up and messing with people. So you just need a regular sized piece of rectangular paper. You fold it triangle-wise so it looks like this. Fold it again so it looks like a little small house. You take each corners of the rectangle side, fold them in so it looks like this. So it looks like a little boat. And you fold it over that so it lines up so it makes a full triangle. Now, in order to do this, you fold one side of it to this way. Yeah, this way. You can do it either way. Mostly it depends on which hand you want to put it on. So you fold that part of the triangle in like this, and fold it again. So it does this. And fold it for a last time to make the little triangle. So finally, you take this little flap, fold it in, so it will bend into this. And voila, you have a little claw. You just pop it in. I prefer like if you do it with a red color or another color, so you can have it be really cool. So you just stick it on. I have a couple pre-made ones here. And you just go up to and goes like, let me touch your skin. But we have this. And that's all for today. Check out our website, Procrastination Crafts, and have fun.